Plateau, this thing is
villagers and the
cool.
from the area.
You were that
Set out to their line came out of the bush.
They're burning their family.
And started killing people and attacking people at the funeral. One of our reporters almost lost his life today, and he had to run and flee for his life. And thank God he survived. He went to help out the victims, help out the wounded. We need all the help we can get right now to answer this crisis. We've already deployed resources, but the killing is continuing. It's going to take a lot more. So please be in prayer for our persecuted brothers and sisters.
All right, now whilst outrage over this incident trends, the Plateau State Police Command has released a statement debunking the attack. The release reads in part that it has come to the notice of the Plateau State Police Command that a misleading publication by a section of the media alleges that gunmen opened fire on innocent civilians during a mass burial in the state, resulting in the death of many people. The command wishes to categorically debunk this report in its entirety. At no time did the Plateau State Police Command report such an incident. The claims are grossly exaggerated, inaccurate, and do not reflect the true situation on the ground. So let's take some reactions from this incident and these competing narratives that have emerged. The first post on X says,
police is working for this. That's how they're making their money. Police is making more money now.
To funders, which means heads down, heads down. At the end of the attack, but the news has already been sold to NGOs. That's from Asake Tv, who disseminates information. Let's go to another post on X. This is pure evil. Attacking businesses and Plateau is under siege. Our leaders are asleep. Nigeria. Protect its own.
It's happening.
Now, around this is that we had incidents in the past where there were attacks and they were debunked and denied by the officials, and then later they were tracking to that. So I've reached out to one of my correspondents.
The government are also terrorists.
He says that this did occur, that it happened.
Government, military.
Confirms that this incident.
That's what the capital can do. So that doesn't work.
Problems we have with some of the details that we took out security in the country. Yes, we can capitalize on this situation.
Hi guys, good morning. Welcome to my channel. So we are actually watching the news on the Asake TV. I don't know, it's crazy what is going on right now in Pakistan. So the burial were attacked. Get so I don't know what
to catch them, they can go hard there, they catch them.
it's really crazy. I don't know.
Stop insecurity. You know, things will happen behind the scene. It will happen behind, we don't know. It's not open our eye.
Camilla, what's up? Good morning.
You know, where you have large concentrations of people, and one after the other, has nothing to make any difference.
Because how will security day? At least security not fight them. Or shoot fire, open fire, you know, all these battles, small battles, you don't inside.
Okay, you went and joined APC so that your state can benefit more from the center. What have you brought to people? Since you joined, there is even a greater increase of attacks on the people. So it's not enough.
Why are you laughing? You don't know my name.
I think the police should follow up and efforts should be made
I say all the police people now, they tell them not to open fire on these terrorists.
Even when
that anybody, if they don't see them, you just leave them alone.
Good morning.
And they
the police have not seen the video evidence.
You want to move where they are. Come tell them when they move up. Nothing that happens.
Because even when they
Who open fire?
Holy Ghost Deborah, so good morning. I don't know.
They will always deny, but nothing that happen.
They were staging a movie. That's what was happening. Police. They were staging a movie. See how they are running around staging a movie.
Nigeria.
Yes. You know if you shoot them, you know if you shoot that thing. You know if you shoot AK-47.
You see,
I don't know.
They have information.
Do I look like
you get
one?
American missionaries.
Information day. Before they enter here now, they will gather enough information. They enter and try. They are entering small.
You should have started this age, if somebody is going to something in Jos, and the real area or something, you know what he did? He only visited
Before the Camila, make sure you make sure you subscribe. Eric, what's
At least she said no about it. Okay, don't know about it.
You are falling for me. Why? Why are you falling for me?
Why many people Biafra? They don't want Nigerian army. You see, now what do you want? They want Biafran soldiers, not Nigerian soldiers. Because the national as a terrorist, they go allow all these people enter. They go allow people all these terrorists enter the community. Because they themselves are terrorists too. Very uniform. Sent by the government. This guy cannot speak English.
So you see,
This guy cannot speak English. He just quoted you. It's supposed to see your beautiful direction, not overrated. Oh,
Sad that we're becoming very sensitized.
So let's engage them in the value. At times our journalists that story right point. Because I'm also sad that somebody that
Chelsea don't go down.
good source. Also see
When I come qualify for Champions League next year.
what is really going on.
Next season.
Okay, that's the security.
We used to say it was a good source. So you see what is transpiring. So like they said, we engage them with the gallery. It was a scene from the movie. So it never happened.
We are well, that the police are able to get to the bottom of this because
The cannot openly say they want Islamic. They are doing it behind the
the arrests that are made and we'll stay on it and find out because double tragedy is something that should not be allowed to happen anywhere in this country and anywhere on earth to be very fair. So
They come and say they want to turn here to Islam country. Yeah? Everybody go open, war will start. They can't do them as per. They can't do them as per government.
as the minister of the FCT,
No, as in if government come and say they want Islamic,
to the appeal of Reverend
everybody go open. Now even this thing now, they come bring the corner.
commercialization of the
Why others are normal, just living their day. They just said
to plead against the sale of the park, citing that the location was an oasis for Abuja residents in a video that went viral.
For now, never leave that thing.
progressive.
She says
It can't be there. Don't be. You cannot do anything again.
Well, the minister was the most elected candidate displayed in yesterday's edition of his monthly media chats, where he insisted that the location has been taken over by shanties and stated to the woman who was crying, if she likes, I will call her to come down. More information what's happening in Plateau, but in essence, we do need to watch that video to get the essence of the conversation. But he was asked specifically what's going on with Jamaica. There's a woman who says that
they won't not show me again.
who is pleading with you
Salam,
to reconsider some of the actions. Let's take a look.
How are you? Good morning. It's morning over here.
How are you getting? Yo, this is Lauren speaking live from Vodafone, man. Hello, how you doing? How you guys doing?
Jesus,
Nigeria is gone.
really real man. You need who?
Okay.
Good morning.
All right. So, in essence, you get unfortunately.
You're from India, yeah. Nice to meet you. I'm from Nigeria, yeah. An architect. We're doing some job.
Let's take the lady. Let's take the pastor who knelt down. Okay, apparently we don't have it. There's a lot going on today. I'm going to hold my thoughts for the rest of the segment. That'll happen behind the scenes. But Ayo, has technical glitches. I'd like to ask someone that's also higher standard. But let's from the beginning of the story, pastor kneels down to beg for the community, to say young people go to this place for respite. The minister comes back and says, gives the information, which contextually he says there was a contract.
He's not in Lagos or Abuja, he's in Port Harcourt.
Now we've given the contract to somebody new. So let God come down because we're going to move on with it anyway. So the minister in question is Pastor Sarah Omaku, who is the senior pastor of Family Worship Center in Abuja. Minister Wiki referred to her as a young lady. He should know who she is. She's one of the voices in Abuja in the Christian circle.
See, that's why these IPOB states they have to stand up and fight for themselves.
And she's considered a mother.
But other stuff, others they ignore it.
In America now, is having to go and
I don't want to be
conversations offensive sensibility.
That's why India can spoke against all these people. And they saw them well. They saw them.
I think we have the journal go to okay, let's
take right now. Come and rest now.
Context.
Say keep quiet. You don't know what you're saying. Let the security continue. No, this country is
this morning, like I said, I come in peace. I'm not fighting anybody. I cannot fight the minister of the FCT. I cannot. But I go on my knees as a mother in this land. That Jabi Lake Recreation Center should not be given to anybody. That is where people go for exercises. That is where people sell. That is where people meet and honor and get married. That is where people go to watch games. That is where young people go to.
My name is Blessing, or you can call me Asake.
As a mother, to not sell that land to anybody.
That guy doesn't know what he's doing. Power, they call here. Everything. Both power or both everything. I said everything they turn in head.
demand for development of
Apologies for
Power.
Hi, good morning.
Greed. Everything is on the head.
accrued from the development. And there's a massive, campaign, peaceful protest, or even meeting a representative to make a case for why the development should not be brought down and something else put on the space. And she makes a solid point. Which recreational facility?
Good morning.
Speaking to the young people, or reaching out to the young people in Nigeria.
Calling you, babe. Okay.
Maybe that's why some people are not married. Imagine if you now.
Oh, you know Kiss Daniel. Like his song.
If they don't have money to go to restaurants, they don't have money to go to a lot of recreational facilities because things are very expensive. What is free for them where they can enjoy that is part of the right of a Nigerian to enjoy. It's not everything profit, not everything.
God no go kill am, but you see human beings. The way they go hate am, he go just die.
You understand the need for we have to do this, we have to do that. But instead of saying
The way people go hate you like this, I wish you dead.
why can't they fix it? All the money that they're collecting from land use and all that, they should
Only
use it to
cash,
fix it. We need more recreational spaces, more spaces like that, instead of eroding them and having development. So he spoke well, and I think he ought to have spoken more respectfully to her, and also listen to the concerns of the people around the need for Jabi Lake in Abuja. If more people, residents in Abuja, feel this way, perhaps the petition should be formally written to the office of the minister so that something can be done with recreational spaces. And I think it's important.
Many men. All of us men.
The minister will have made the same point without necessarily. See, it's not my concern. Yes, she doesn't live in Nigeria, but she's a stakeholder in the federal capital territory because she's also within the environment. So, look, we have a master plan. This is what the master plan says. But I can understand why the woman is concerned. Looking to her concerns and all of that, and reach out to her and try to explain the circumstances so that everyone can have to understand. That's better than using autopack language. They just say it's not concern.
I don't know.
So it's the communication
Anyway,
process. But this is
I have. That was then.
people get promoted to positions for which they are not prepared.
Just for relaxation, they have where you can sit with, where there's live band. I don't know. I don't go there like that. The day I went there was in the night. One of my friends. So sister, this is no, it's not my office. Sorry, Prince. Thank you so much, Prince. Massive, I appreciate. Thank you. You're welcome to my channel. Thank you for being here. I appreciate, and I welcome you. Hope to see more of you. Thank you so very much for your subscription. I appreciate that. How are you? Where are you chatting me from, Prince? No, it's not my office. Oh, I'm a Nigerian. Behind. What's up? Subscribe, very important.
It's gone.
Thank you.
I just see journalists are saying that
Nigeria has money more than every African country. In Africa, Nigeria is number 2. Africa, number 1.
But you see,
Yes, see how it is. Other countries where they don't get resources,
Thank you.
Nigeria has money. But most people are South African. See how Africa is here.
gets to a point where you see yourself like nothing can come here.
Get some low where Nigeria go collect. Other countries go there, control them. There is also going to go outside. There is also going to go outside.
before we give you this money. Other countries are benefiting because of the debt.
Okay, I'm streaming from Nigeria.
Our oil is not for us. Our oil is not for us. That's why we're buying it like this. All you know for us again. Now for our abroad people.
No,
They
Port
buy
Harcourt.
like not for us.
Specifically
They don't own
points
them.
to how young Nigerians' tendencies towards hookup culture and Yahoo culture have translated to the young workforce being unable to meet international standards.
Yeah, how about you?
I am really worried. I used to feel like intelligence is equally distributed around the world. But I am realizing now
Oh,
that
New
the
York.
environment
Cool.
shapes a lot of things.
Things are happening.
I am realizing that the social media that we are consuming all the time, I am realizing now
That's
that
why they cannot give us the finance.
things that are shaping our systems now.
Because no say no. Because no be us own the oil again. The oil is for people outside. So now that and the refinery will go use. And the refinery.
As it used to be. And this is coming from me that I am a diehard Nigerian that want Nigerians to grow.
Well, in a Tuesday statement on his LinkedIn page, Emil wrote that he's been following the online discourse after the comments, but didn't walk them back, saying that self-deception isn't a virtue and we must tell ourselves the whole truth. We need to raise the quantity and quality of our technical talents resident in Nigeria to compete. Now, you know, Rufai, this is interesting because he's schooled in Nigeria and
Tosin the Nigerian dream. I mean, you see, when they tell Nigeria the truth, we report and everything. I'm sorry, is it Tosin that said 6 out of 10 in 10 Nigerian university students are reportedly involved in cybercrimes, locally known as Yahoo? From EFCC. So is it Tosin that said that? Don't you see it on Instagram? Is it not PPL lifestyle? Is it not small get big God lifestyle? Get rich quick lifestyle, of course. Husband smashing lifestyle. Does this is it not a celebrity overnight lifestyle? The one now they've adopted now is if you have any
Give it
problem
to
with
many
somebody,
people. I'm enjoying the conversation in background. Oh, okay, that's cool.
you don't castigate our fight. Is it not the lifestyle we have led? And you see the critical mass of society, it was very difficult to be able to buy last year. I cited this program. 4,000 people went through that program.
Nigeria is gone.
When we have to retrain graduates. You see, if you go to the employment
Nigeria is not gone, please.
So the other side of the debate was, you know, are they offering something competitive to very quickly. He said that he always believed that people have intelligence across borders. State of education, and I think this is the total that the Ministry of Education
is right and wrong. And this is many years back. Even in the media house, we used to have problems recruiting reporters that are basic English. You see a person who say, I did job in English studies, write a successful paragraph. So the point about education, I didn't start today. It probably even started before the, I don't know how it is
This year won't come the look at. Now men
if you saw anybody that has little talent,
come to America, come to India. See, I'm from Algeria. I love you, babe.
Beautiful things to me. I think is the reporter that has the power.
Are you listening to
The
me?
situation is that it's subject to right.
He loves you.
And, we keep teaching the person to improve. When he sees how his copy is edited, what they do abroad, they have internship systems. Maybe Mr. Enyolo should consider the idea of internship. And you should also consider the idea of training and retraining. With this kind of education system,
Go fight more.
Nigeria today, it's even worse. In some great companies, in this country, let me use the example of banking sector. At the time, they cultivated this habit of only promoting people with foreign degrees because they thought in Nigerian products were not good enough. So it's a much wider problem. Society
there's always several angles to look at one story, but let's move on to another big conversation that touches us all in a place of power. And yesterday, the new Minister of Power, Asake Tv, on Wednesday assured Nigerians that the era of repeated national grid collapses, erratic electricity supply, and persistent vandalism of power infrastructure would soon be brought under control, pledging urgent reforms to stabilize the country's troubled power sector within a clear timeline of 3 months.
To Nigeria, and the reason for our agenda is that Nigerians will see visible improvement in the sector. And those visible improvements will bring it to the fore. Then I'll come and present to you what our plan is. We clear milestones.
You don't feed them Nigeria.
If you don't see this in 3 months, it means you don't see it.
Last time you knew
So you must see the 3
both
months.
were stopped. You pay is full. What do you mean?
The next 1 or 2 weeks will come to you.
What is wrong? Nothing.
Yes.
Then what do you mean by
there's a lot of debate around this,
both
whether
were
he said
stopped?
the grid collapse will end in 3 months, or whether he was giving
Money.
context to say, well, if you don't see this in 3 months. Well, anyway, he gave the assurance during his screening before the Senate plenary in Abuja, where he was later confirmed as the power minister, following intense questioning from lawmakers over the state of the sector. One of the contributions that piqued the interest of social media users was from Senator Enunaya Abaribe, who warned the minister about the generator cabal.
Next, first, the
Why are you
generator
wiping
cabal.
your lips?
Those who sell generators in Nigeria must be one of the biggest generators that they are selling anywhere in the world. So, when you ramp up power,
How?
I want to take over. You're dealing with their garage, and they're going to come after you.
All right, let's quickly take some reactions from social media on X. We saw one person commenting and saying, well, referring to the generator cabals, they're one of the major reasons why we can't have steady power supply in Nigeria. If you fix a power problem, they'll run out of business. Imagine if you stop wars, guns, and the
They're not
like,
in our business now.
sold and they can't make money.
If you see
So they
green light,
need all
don't
these
go
things
through
in
the
place.
All the
Another
things.
person says, well, these are lazy excuses given by lazy
Now, this politicians
politicians
don't
who don't have any intention of fixing the country's power supply. Why is it that politicians know how to use public
So they don't want to
resources
make
and
it see light at all.
institutions to deal with their
When they
personal
talk,
enemies,
everybody.
but don't know how to deal with the cabals standing in the way of national progress?
They prove that Nigeria is a
so
failed
those
state,
are the
that
various
the
ways to
generation-
look at it.
That's
For
the
the
proof
first
that
issue,
Nigeria
the
is a failed
3-month
state.
timeline, because most media houses have gone to town with the headlines and its context.
Maybe I think was something about his plan that if I don't submit it to you in the first 3 months, I think it was about his plan and outline, because there's no way you can fix great problem. You need investment, commercial investment. I don't think they have that level of investment.
Well, we've had somebody promise us that everything will be fixed in 2 weeks before.
So where's that person?
We got the plan.
They say you also submit his plan in 1 or 2 weeks. And by 3 months, we get results.
So we'll get results. That's what he said by 3 months. Okay.
We are not going to get any results.
He said full results. I think he said you begin to supply lines or
That's
Because see.
because when you talk about milestone,
Yeah.
you are talking about a difference.
Yeah,
And meanwhile, it's not only generator cover, there's diesel cover, and then there's an emerging solar panel cover.
So if they remove subsidy, they ought not to be diesel cover again.
No, there's diesel cover.
No, President Tinubu said there's no about corruption in the sector.
Even now. But you don't want to be light. You want to just put that in the other
Okay, well, I wish we had more time, but I think we've been able to touch on a number of our issues. Let's take our milestone now, where today we're celebrating Nigeria's Minister of Information and National Orientation, Mohammed Idris, on his 60th birthday, which was May 2nd. In a statement, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu commended him especially for being an excellent communicator who has brought finesse and credibility to the administration. A seasoned media professional, Idris is the founder and publisher of Preprint Newspapers, who has built a strong reputation across journalism, public relations, and strategic communications for decades. Born in 1966 in Niger State, his career spans media and public affairs, including serving as General Secretary of the Newspaper Proprietors Association of Nigeria before his appointment as minister in 2023. As he marks this milestone, President Bola Tinubu praised his diligence and professionalism, describing him as a key voice who has communicated the achievements and policies of the administration. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. While celebrating 6 decades of impact in media and public service, Mohammed Idris continues to shape national communication, bringing experience, clarity, and leadership to Nigeria's information space. And of course, we here at Arise News wish him a very happy birthday indeed from all of us.
Oh, God, I
Yes,
want to
happy birthday to a fine gentleman. Yes, absolutely.
Thank you very much. Bye-bye. We'll see you tomorrow.
Yes.
And that's all on today's edition of the Morning Show. What is doing is up next with Global Business Report, and he will be speaking to David Olujibe, a financial analyst with SBM Intelligence. Stay with us. This is to all the Arise News channel, your favorite global standout news channel.
Thinking of banking in Africa? Think says, in today's fast-moving, fast-changing world, you need a financial partner that understands your unique expectations. A bank, digitally connected across Africa and global financial centers, with the enabling platform to facilitate seamlessly, wherever, however. A bank with smart financial solutions from a systemized blend of technology and human touch. For easy, fast, and secure banking that creates real value. Turning dreams into reality is now in your hands. People, technology, service, Zenith Bank, in your best interest.
Go on, ready to test 6G, gentlemen? Let's go there. Welcome to Globe's Department of Imagination, where the brightest minds take everyday good data and apply unlimited thinking in search of data's next big thing.
There are massive things happening with data regarding food scarcity and organic printing.
Hey, Manu. Good morning.
What's happening there? We're working on data that combines AI with nanobiotech. Awesome. So where can you show me something?
Pleased to meet you, esteemed professor.
Oh, wow. Right, there you have it. The future. It glows. I'll take two. Power up with Glow data and don't miss a thing. Glow Unlimited.
Oh, it's morning over here. This is 10:59 a.m. in the morning. Where are you chatting me from?
Welcome to Licky Licky.
GFGW. What do you mean like lady? It's one like good morning, Moshi. Hi, Wealthy. Say there's no female. It's only male that is there. I don't know. It's only male that is there. You know. Hi, Wealthy. How are you? Where are you chatting me from?
From New York to Nairobi, London to Lagos. Our world is connected. Our stories intertwined. Join us as we navigate the news that shapes our lives. News through the voices that live it, the experts that make sense of it, and the leaders that shape it. Our network of correspondents around the world ensure that you don't miss a thing. Trust us to bring you unfiltered news, deep dives, and powerful conversations. The world never stops, and neither do we. Every second counts, and every story matters. Give us 60 minutes, and we'll give you the world.
We go to the lens of the universe to bring you the top stories of the day. From the breaking news to the big stories, from Nigeria, across Africa, and the world, we bring a unique perspective. A Nigerian perspective, an African understanding of global events as they occur, politics and policy, people and events, thought leaders and newsmakers, innovation, technology, culture, and the arts, as well as everything else in between. Every night on Africa's premier news broadcaster, we ask the hard questions and get the answers. Speak to the experts that give the deep insights on issues that shape our world. Every news night on Arise, the world's standout news channel.
Hello, welcome to Arise News. You're watching the Global Business Report. Rhoda Sudiri, we're here in Lagos. It's cloudy, it's rainy, but hey, business headlines are still coming across the rails. Here it is, oil falling on optimism.
I do.
Between the United States and Iran, traders are focusing on earnings. We'll see how things work out. We're still at triple digits. And then the CEO of one of the biggest shipping companies on planet Earth from Denmark, that's Maersk, says that the war is costing them, going to cost them $500 million a month in extra. That is massive. Also in the headline, Shell. I mean, for one company who's being impacted by the Iran war to the downside, on the upside, you've got Shell posting profits up 24% year on year. Also a big acquisition for the company as well. We'll tell you about that. And then Lagos is looking at on-street parking, paid parking, cashless parking for later on this year. Interesting update there. We just happen to have a report on that. It's a global business report. You stay tuned. Oil prices prices, here we are. Brent crude just oscillating between $99 to $100 a barrel. Prices are still elevated. West Texas Intermediate, that's your North American grade, 94.63. RBOB gasoline, this is the benchmark for fuel prices in the United States, $3.45. Yeah, it's down 24 basis points, but fuel in the United States, $4.15 on average, highest level since July of 2022 when we had the Russia-Ukraine war going on. Eurogas
I
futures
just
top was
do. I
not
find the
quite at the
enjoyment.
€50 levels we were seeing earlier, but still on the high end. So what does that mean for companies that have to bear the brunt of higher energy costs? Maersk, which is the shipping giant from Denmark, the CEO was talking about that this morning, and that's Mr. Vincent Clerk, said that the company is facing an extra $500 million per month in higher costs due to the war in Iran. Here he is.
We're going to see a significant increase in our cost base. I mentioned about $500 million in cost per month that we will see increasing between March and April and May. So for the quarter, it's $1.5 billion in extra cost that we need to recover from our customers in full if we want to protect our financial outlook. And that's what we've been working on since the start of this war. Full recovery of these cost increases from customers, and so far we're positive that we can maintain this in the quarters to come. But there is, of course, a lot of uncertainty if we look further into the year with respect to what are going to be the secondary impact of this war: inflation, possibly reduction in demand.
All right. Also, we have Shell, which of course is an oil and gas giant. And this is the other side of the coin. You remember we had the CEO. We took comments from the CEO of Mike Wirth, the CEO of Chevron, that was talking about disruptions to output for Chevron in the Middle East. So, oil companies, they've got two things that they're facing here. Yes, oil prices are higher, but then what about your volumes? Higher price, but if you don't have enough output, price times volume is what gives you revenue. Well, then you're going to face challenges. But for Shell, the first quarter adjusted profits, 6.92, so almost $7 billion is what Shell reported as the profits, beating analyst estimates. The expectations were about $6.1 billion. And you can see the first quarter of last year it was 5.5, so that's a 24% increase for Shell in its adjusted profits for the first 3 months of the year. However, you note the net debt, $52.6 billion. It was $45 billion at the end of 2025. Shell, of course, just announced a big acquisition in Canada to the tune of about $16.4 billion is what they're going to be paying to access, I think it's ARC Resources or so, which is a company that is in the liquefied natural gas space in Canada, and that's what they're going to be. They announced this acquisition already. So Shell, of course, trying to diversify its verticals, away from oil and gas, more into, or rather pure play crude oil, more into the LNG space. So the earnings there reflecting the higher prices and how that's feeding in to the company's coffers. All right, so that's Shell. The markets yesterday in the United States, or rather, before we get to the United States, here we are. So the United States, we did see new highs for the NASDAQ and also the S&P 500. Traders are focusing more on earnings. We're still in earnings season. We still have a number of companies that are reporting some decent earnings. I think DoorDash, for instance, gave a good outlook for the 2026 year, and its stock was up about 10% yesterday. Who else? QVC, a number of companies. That were giving out pretty good earnings. Uber is another one. But here it is, 49,910, not quite yet at 50,000 levels for the Dow Jones. The S&P 500, which we've been looking to when it would touch 7,000 points, now it's well past that, 7,365 yesterday. And your tech-heavy NASDAQ, 25,000 points. So U.S. markets on the up and up with respect to what earnings are. Asia, That continues to be the story. This time, Japan leading Asian stocks in early trading this morning. They were on a holiday yesterday. We were just talking all about the Kospi and Korea, but Japan is making the headlines. The Nikkei 225 crossing 62,000 points for the first time, up by 5.5%. SoftBank, which of course is the big conglomerate that has all these positions in different companies, run by Masayoshi Son, up almost, I think, 13% in trading today in Japan. Hang Seng in Hong Kong, second place, up by 1.7%. And then, of course, the Kospi also hitting a new record as well in trading today, at 7,490 points. So that's 2 consecutive days now for the South Korean index that it's touching new highs. And you can see the other markets, Australia, India, China, all in the green as well. So you can see the general sentiment of these markets. They say, okay, look, we hope for a peace deal in the United States. We're seeing healthy earnings from the companies, and so that's what is acting as tailwinds for the market. Also, for the Nigerian Stock Exchange on Tuesday, the markets were down in Nigeria. Don't forget, the market's now trading from 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. In Nigeria to accommodate more trading from the 2:30 p.m. close now to 4 p.m. Markets did fall 58 basis points on Tuesday, but rebounded yesterday on Wednesday. So we're at 242,729 points for the all-share index in Nigeria. Your market cap now, I mean, remember when we're celebrating 100 trillion naira, now we're 155, and the stock's now up by, or the index up by 55.98%. So we'll have to see how things go with trading today. Meanwhile, Lagos State is now looking at on-street cashless paid parking in order to try to, to regulate things. So you're looking at this, this image here. This is just an image that's supposed to show, no actual regulated parking, congestion, pollution, and so on and so forth. And then what things could look like with on-street regulated parking, with designated areas where the cars can park. We had a report on this, of course, from Washington, D.C., comparing how things should work here in Lagos. And the Lagos State government has been thinking about this for a while. We reached out to the general manager of the Lagos State Parking Authority, Mrs. Dempsey. This is a quote that she gave. She said a lot of work has gone into this. We need data to enable us to run an effective plate-by-plate and plus license plate system. So we want to kick off the scheme with a system that allows us to do that. First of all, it's also going to be cashless. And that's exactly what we showed in that Palm mobile app that's being used over in DC and a number of cities in the United States. So we'll see how things will work out there. All right, Africa Prudential PLC has launched SavvyVest, which is a new digital investment and shareholder management app aimed at making investing easier for Nigerians. So if you want to invest, you want to pay attention to this. We're everybody asking us and me particular questions about investing. So focus. The app allows users to track shares, monitor investments in real time, and manage dividends and access different financial products all in one place. Speaking at the launch in Lagos, company officials said SavvyVest was created to solve challenges like portfolio visibility and scattered investment accounts. The platform is now available for download on both the iOS and Android devices.
Doing something. Babatunde Ekaro.
Everybody's talking about AI. So what AI is going to transform the way we work, the way we live, the way we think. So anything which is not based on AI now will also make human beings obsolete. But for me, it is more of humans plus AI is what gives us success. Yeah, I mean, the Nigerian government is doing a lot more on this entire AI adoption across, and they are also harnessing the human power of how AI can be developed and AI can be used in all sectors of the economy to solve the real problems. So,
SavvyVest means simpler way of investing. It's solving the problem of information in the system. A lot of people don't get the right information for them to be able to invest.
Yes, and sure. that investors and all the stakeholders are educated on capital markets affairs. And so there's an academy that does that, that provides that information. We also have an education series that we do every time to ensure that the investors, the market participants are all educated. And as you can see today, that being here at the Sabi Vest, you can see that one of the application that brings everything together, that they've done well, and we're happy about it.
Right, a pro-Goodluck Jonathan for President group has marched to the former president's office, urging him to contest the next presidential election. This march is a follow-up to their earlier visit to him on April the 8th of 2027. We are live in Abuja. There is the former president, Goodluck Jonathan, and he apparently at any time now could be addressing the media about what his future holds and if he could contest. So there he is. There's live images in Abuja as we speak.
Is a strong political call, a clarion call to Nigeria's former president, Goodluck Jonathan, to accede to the passionate plea of Nigerians to accept the rescue call for the nation for those who weren't born about 12 years ago. Okay.
What thing happen now? So you want to look at the two? What with that?
Welcome back. How are you?
Auntie Blair, this time you look like celebrity.
Is this how celebrity?
But you don't say blessing.
Is this how they dress?
No say blessing.
Is this how celebrity would dress?
No say blessing. No say just performance.
Jesus, we short. Ah, Auntie Grace, now I knew.
This one you know.
Why do they look me? I don't understand. 918 be. 918. We saw celebrity.
Level. I want to know whether person does the
Why you go see me? I don't understand. Is it my father? You will see me. Yes, which book is that?
I think he looked up.
Yes, he's looking like somebody that is being forced. Yeah.
I'm forcing it.
What is going on?
See the way it goes.
He's looking old.
Just like that, how Buhari was that time. The one uses man now cause problem. Divide the vote. They want to divide the vote. That's why I say he wants to protect. This the one see this guy and cause problem now.
Difference of international community. And if you say he said the same day like woman. We are asking you, sir. No, people deny it. I know. We will not go. For the 2027 presidential election. You know, they will do that. Let me ask you. Among two of them. The one where we just talk about the about not the person. This contest for 2027 presidential elections. This one, 2027 presidential elections. And you have the opportunity to vote for you once again. We are sure of what 200 votes coming from this community. This is not a matter of I don't know. See, the majority team will make this one. 90%. This is not just strategy. They want to talk and this man. This man, they want for president. No, they want for people live on. They want to use him now. No, be last way go make people private this year.
They are fighting obey front and back.
Tinubu man, no be last week go for the enter. You know they go, you know they pass every week. So why would that's what I'm saying? Why would they allow them to do it? That's why I don't shut up. Why would they? So I don't talk again. You know when I was telling you that
All these small politicians don't want to.
they don't want that.
Even this man don't want to. There was a lot of things when they go here. Obi,
Come on. Alpha. Huh? I did. I did close Wood Junction. I know. Nick. No, don't worry. I've gotten my phone. No, you say make I no buy 64. So why you can't change your mind? How much did he say he wants to sell that one? Oh, okay. Alpha. I beg rest first. Alpha. I beg send me data, I beg. That's in way they talk. I don't know what they talk. I know Sabi. You how many times you don't tell me I beg? You wait they shout for me. Even when you won't tell me sorry, you still they shout. Oh dear beg. Are you send me the data now, please? Where are you? You went out. You went to work. They tell me make I buy for you. No know whether I don't chop the money. No, now leave me. Alright now. Oh Jesus, Jesus, your presence is heaven to me. I'm good. Good morning. No, I've not. No funds to get lunch. I'm even hungry. Yeah, I did. I had my breakfast. How about you? This afternoon, right? Or right there. This is like 3 something, right? Obangeji, Yesu, Nabaka Godia, Sariki Dunia, Nagode. Good morning, guys. Welcome. Wow. So today is Thursday, guys, and tomorrow is going to be Friday. Wow. The money is running. Praise ye the Lord, oh my soul. This is a day He has made. Thank you. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. Praise ye the Lord, oh my soul. This is a day He has made. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. Praise ye the Lord. Yahweh mama. Yahweh mama. Yahweh mama. Yahweh mama. Yahweh. 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 Eka eka baba. Kábíyèsí ọba gbogbo ayé. Bàbá ìṣègùn. Hi, sure. Good morning. How you doing? Oh God. How's your day going? How's work? Where are you chatting me from? I'm good. I'm good. I'm tired. I can't stand, please. That will be later if I have strength. I've not eaten, so I don't have strength to stand. Thank you, John. Scalia, what's up? Be gone. What's up? Good morning. Guys, I'm noticing something like some blood in my eyes. I don't know if you're noticing that. I don't know what happened, but I believe I'm gonna be alright. I'm feeling sleepy, guys. Yeah, I'm feeling sleepy. Thank you, Google. Good morning. Hi, Stoki. Much love from Nigeria. What's up, how's your night? How's the family? Open of floodgates. Yeah. Nigeria. I'm in Nigeria right now. Mm. You know what? This is great. Thank you for sharing. Yeah, for God so loved the world that He gave. So He sacrificed a whole lot on the cross for us. And the only way we can say thank you is to serve Him. Yeah, first you need to accept Him into your life. I just think, thank you. Nigeria, Nigeria. Thank you. Thank you. I am. Please subscribe. Please subscribe. Subscribe, please. Upgrade. I count like 1 to 10. Why? Why are they doing that? You didn't find out the reason. I don't do things because others are doing it. I don't follow the crowd. So I can't start counting 1 to 10 when there's no reason, because other people are doing it on live stream now. There had to be a reason for that. Get me? If you don't want to subscribe, it's fine. But I can't start counting. Why am I counting? What for? Thank you, June. Upgrade. Why should I count 1 to 5 and 1 to 10? What is the reason behind that? At least you should know the reason why they are doing it. I don't do things when I don't know the reason, and I don't do it because Mr. A is doing it. I'm different, so I don't follow crowd. Patient challenge.
I just started yesterday and I don't withdraw my first withdrawal. They this thing a different package. They look at the 37 followed by 77. Everything is 77 package. I do. If you did a package of 77, your daily income now 1,700. When you register, they will give you 500. So 17 plus 500 now my money could be 22. If you draw when you make, they will give you 27. Then they will collect 15% of your withdrawal and I make the salary now they come 178. So I can screenshot every now. So if you register now with my link, then your registration process of the is once you just click on the link, you just put your phone number. Number one, you want you to register your password and security questions. You don't register. Then you go download.
Guys, please subscribe, please. Don't just view and pass. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. Support, like, share, and comment.
Once every o'clock every morning, just go there withdraw your money. And this one I don't start now before Monday, but don't pack my 7-7 complete by the grace of God. Now any other thing maybe I mean my benefits for inside. Okay, this morning I don't recover 1-7 from my money. It will remain at 6,000. I'll go withdraw from that Monday again. I don't get my money complete. So the thing just come out new. And also this kind of thing they crash me and they believe in them before. But my husband packed from this one. I make a quickly tomorrow yesterday. My husband started for yesterday. Me don't pack almost 5-7. Because once you effect person, they give on it. So you make you know you post. So once you put now, you don't post. And once person put under you, your own too don't post. So my dear, now when the thing just come out, I say make I raise one go my money before it will crash. At least if it just come out, the money back to the gather. If you reach the end of the month. But once the money don't complete, just stay careful. But for now, they pay.
You will never fail. You are the Lord. You remain the same. You will never, ever lie to me. You are the Lord. You remain the same. Oh, oh, you are the Lord. Yeah, you remain the same. You will never, ever fail. Oh, Jesus, I'm favored today. I'm blessed. Things are getting better and never get worse. Boys like you love. Your presence. Sir. Sir, is it me?
Now, they brought paper yesterday. Hello?
increase in oil prices since 2023. While from Ghana, it's actually declined, like I said, because they have the factor of not suffering their currency devaluates. So the rand is actually appreciated between 2023 to 2026.
I keep you around you.
One of the policies to reduce food prices is a different thing, but to actually create some form of guardrails to prevent Nigeria from suffering the kind of dramatic increase in food prices. I think Nigeria needs to start looking at things like subsidies in but we still have things
more of an American wish list. Some bosses said they want to make a deal, that they have had very good talks over the past 24 hours.
That being said, they want to make a deal. The pre-talks are the last 24 hours, and it's very possible they're going to make a deal. And these are great changes. As you know, June 14th, we had a big fight. It's going to happen again. Before, and it's one of the best fighters. That's one fighter standing right behind.
There's the mechanical list.
June 14th, and it's going to be great. And this is a little different than these political people. And he's a real warrior. When we talk about warriors, these are warriors.
When you use foster politics, Canada's trying to recruit some USC as part of planning for potential mission to secure state borders. Urging Washington not to consider the potential economic impact of their completed blockades. Airships being fire on Monday in those states as the USA line struggle for control of the strait. French hesitancy officials said the recently must make a new effort today.
That one is
It just struck me that for the first time since agreeing to a ceasefire with Hezbollah last night, when Israel saying it as the commander of the military force elite, Wagner force, Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu and the defense minister announced the action in a joint statement. Israeli media reported that the commander was killed in long ceasefire has underpinned a broader US-Iran truce with a halt to Israeli strikes in Lebanon being key in Iranian demands. Now, as Iran and the US say they're drawing closer to a deal to halt their conflict, the strikes threaten the ceasefire that halted Israeli attacks on Beirut. The Israeli troops have remained in areas south of the Litani River, and strikes continue in southern Lebanon. Iran's ally Hezbollah has responded by firing and launching armed drones towards Israeli soldiers.
Didn't want to. Jesus, you are great. Sin is great, is great. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. What's up? Cody, what's up? Good afternoon. How are you? Thank you, baby. Appreciate that. Thank you. Appreciate that. I appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you. Thanks for the compliment. You see my hair. This is not my hair now. I didn't know. I won't. I'll try not to. Okay, I'm done. The hair is not good.
Administration of His Excellency Pastor Mohammed PhD for commission today.
I won't try it. I won't try to work. Do you have an IG account? Alright. Okay. Do you have? Where are you chatting me from? Okay, can put it down here. Let me write it down. You can put it down here. Let me get it by.
I get more to away past me.
Your waist, you go search for your waist. You go look your waist. That I say, how many clothes? I want this one.
It's me. Jesus, why are you occupying everywhere now?
I've never seen this today.
I should do what? I should buy mini. Oh, thank you, sir. You've not seen me today. Why are you occupying space now? Shit. Sir. Sir? Alright. You want to buy something? Kini? Bottle abi. If it's is it plastic abi normal bottle?
No, yes, election.
No, that's not
So hold on, I'm coming. Okay. I'm coming. Yeah, so you when you write it, you delete it. But for now, don't write it yet. I'm going to get something. When I come up, I will notify you to write it out. Then when I'm copied down, you just delete it. Yes, that is okay. Good afternoon. Good afternoon, ma'am. No, to buy. Thank you. Who won't let you? Not you, ma'am. Give me your number.
Where can you open the door? I want to take care of myself. And lock the tongue.
Okay, ma. Okay. Hold on. Who won't let you? Talk to me. I'm listening. Who won't let you now? Are you using someone else's phone?
Oh, you use your money, right?
Yes. Hi.
Remove that one.
Oh yeah, talk to me. I'm here. You can call it out. Write word. I didn't see the number. No, I didn't. Just call it again. Write it down again.
Bring all the individuals. I bring all the LGA executives. Bring all the ward executives. Bring all the councillors, the 14 councillors across the whole of these federal constituencies. I bring the marketers.
Okay, now call it.
I bring all the unions. I bring to every one of you. We sincerely appreciate you.
We are watching a movie. Which long hair, Papa?
I bring the Muslims. I bring to you and I say, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Alaikum salam.
I greet you when I say Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. I greet all the Christians. And I greet you when I say, may the Lord be with you.
I'm not a Muslim. Oh.
May the Lord strengthen you. May the Lord uphold you. Ikena shawalime. Shawalime.
Now the politics don't come here. Why did they carry green native doctor? They know that government native doctor. It's very bad.
It's very bad. It's very bad. I'm not a Muslim. Oh. I'm a Christian. Yoruba people with uniform Ashebi, they don't wear Ashebi cup. Ah.
The one wey dem give me last time still dey never wear any of them. I go just dey say Ashebi don full your say make I wear.
I'm learning something. Nigeria.
Only you.
Me? Okay.
And I want to stay within the time that I've been given. Hence, I will read my address. Distinguished leaders of a great party, respected elders and stakeholders, esteemed party members, youth and women of the Plateau.
I too like nice. Oh, yeah, with that one. It's just being loud. It's loud. You know, Bialuka. You know, school for Nigeria. It's not a movie. He doesn't know that one. He knows school for years. Oh, I see. Not true. You know, good. Sound like a protest. Not a protest though. It's not a protest. You get. It's not a protest. Thank you, baby. Share that. It's not a protest. I think all these politicians that are trying to endorse themselves or endorse someone. So that's just it. Thank you, baby. Please subscribe, guys. Do well to subscribe to my YouTube channel, like, share, and comment. Yeah, I think I did. What's up? Hey. What is going on now with this link? God, I beg now. Hey, Samson, rest. The purpose of my channel is to educate people on things that they are not aware of. You think so? Yeah, and also to use my channel to tell people how Jesus loves and care about them. Very important. In my channel, I talk about a lot of things. I talk about relationship. I talk about passion. I talk about a whole lot of religion, culture. I talk about a lot of things. So, if you are new here, F from aware of what? Is that's supposed to be a question? I just said in my channel the purpose for it is to talk about a lot of things and also to tell people about God. Yeah. Not just for the monetization, but able to put people through in the right way. For example, I talk about a lot of things. So there are people that are going through a whole lot, and it's important that if you have the knowledge, you should be able to share with other people. So for our past few days, we've been talking about you putting yourself. Hi, good morning. What area? Okay, if you say so, thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much. Guys, there's this book I want us to do review. Okay. The title is Understanding the Power of a Woman. Mm. That is in Quran, right? In the Bible, the word of God says it was appointed to a man for a man to die once, and after that is judgment. So every soul will be accountable. Alright, so you need to be very careful what you do on earth. So while you're still very much alive, create an impact, preach the word of God, be good to people, do good. Yeah, because also your good will speak for you. But most importantly is how you serve God while you are on earth, how you were able to influence people positively too. Yeah. How many souls for Christians? How many souls did you win for God when you were on earth? How many people did you talk to? Did you talk to your family members, your friends? Always have a way of chipping into the word of God in whatever conversation you're having. Even if you're talking about football, there's way you can actually add to it. Thank you, Jerry. Jerry, alright? Thank you. So that is the Quran for Christian. We are to serve God, you know, love God, love people. Love people. It is very important that you love people. Love people. Love people. Thank you, dear. Thank you so much. Appreciate that. So I was saying to you guys that safe word is very, very important. Um, a lot of us have low self-esteem. You know, you need to work on your. I'm a Nigerian. You need to work on yourself. You need to build value. You need to learn the skill. Okay? You need to take care of yourself, your health. Hi, good morning. I'm good. Good afternoon. It's 12:31 p.m. here. It's afternoon here. Value yourself, you know, and always make sure you put yourself first. it is very, very important that you put yourself first. Whatever thing you want to do, whatever decision you want to take, you need to consider yourself. Love yourself. Love yourself. So yeah, I have a book we want to review. So let me get the book so we can talk about it. Very, very important that you create value for yourself. It is very, very important. Okay, you need to be valuable. And how do you become valuable? By creating value, by learning something, building yourself, learning skills, adding to the knowledge you have already to the existed one. So it is very important that you add value. Coach and Michael, what's up? I define my book. Sure, I hope I not forget the book. Okay. Sorry for this. It's in the You're enjoying homemade meal. Jesus, where did I drop my phone? Ashake, where did you drop phone? No. Oh, God. Ah, I say, yeah. Food where I just come out for here, I leave am here. Where you go? That thing just happen like, I just ate and I saw the food again. I say, what kind of magic is that now? Shebi is magic. Ah. Give me you, everything else can wait. Guys, come and eat. I'm eating abacha. It's called abacha. Mm.
You have your charger.
My charger.
Okay, your own is even,
So you are using Type C.